Welcome to the Part 29 in Testing the Internet series Typos. In the previous video, you looked at the data tables test case in the Internet app. In this video, you'll learn how to test web elements even when the text isn't always perfect, like typos or slight variations. When automating web tests, you've likely run into problems like misspelled button labels, text that changes across environments, or dynamic content that shifts just enough to break exact matches. These issues stem from most automation tools depending on exact text comparisons. That's where Leapwork can help you. We'll take a simple scenario to demonstrate. In this case, we can see that each time I refresh the browser, sometimes it's a comma if I again refresh the page. Sometimes it's an apostrophe. And as you can see, it seems kind of random when it comes in, but no matter how it's spelled, we should be able to select this whole element. So in Leapwork, what we're going to do is to loop 10 times over this. Just refresh the page and make sure that we select the whole element each time, even though that there might be typos from time to time. Let's automate this scenario in Leapwork. We start by launching the test case. Then we'll capture the target text using the Find Web Element block. Since we need to locate it despite shifting positions, let's save and close the recorder. And then we've to add a loop block 1 to 10 between Start Web Browser and Find Web Element block, so the check runs multiple times. We've set the minimum value of 1 and maximum value of 10 to repeat the check 10 times. We'll edit the web element to review the strategy and make sure it doesn't rely on any text that could contain typos. In this case, we can simply select the div with class example that includes a tag. This is enough to identify the element, regardless of any typos in the visible text. Let's save the strategy. If the target text is found, we'll add a Navigate Web block to refresh the page. And just tell it to refresh the page. And if it can't find it, we're going to add a failed block. So after we hopefully iterated all of these, we're going to add a pass block like this. And now we are ready to run the case. So as we can see, the typos comes in and out, and the test case ended in status passed, meaning that it found the element all 10 times. So this is a good example of just by selecting the right locator strategy, you will be independent of typos and other variations that you're not really interested in handling within your test. This was all about today's video. Let's look at the summary. We launched the browser with the help of Start Recorder and launched Typos test case page. Then, we added a loop block configured to run 10 times to ensure consistency across multiple refreshes. Inside the loop, we used a Find Web Element block to locate the element containing the paragraph text, selecting the strategy that ignores the typo variations, specifically targeting a div with the class example and its child p tag. We verified and edited the web element strategy to ensure it wasn't dependent on any dynamic or typo-prone text content. After locating the element, we inserted a Navigate Web block to refresh the page and included a fail block in case the element wasn't found. Finally, After the loop completed successfully all 10 times, we added a pass block to mark the test as passed. This demonstrated that using a robust locator strategy can make the automation resilient to minor text changes like typos. Now you know how to make your automation smart enough to handle typos and text changes, keeping your tests strong and running smoothly no matter what. Give this exercise a try yourself and see how much faster your automation can be. And that brings us to the end of this series. If you've made it this far, great job! You've taken a big step forward in mastering smart, no-code test automation. We'll be back soon with more videos to take your automation skills even further. Until then, stay curious and keep building better tests the Leapwork way. Moreover, to keep learning or if you ever feel stuck, explore our documentation, knowledge base, and reach out to support if needed. The answers are just a click away. Thank you for staying with us and see you in the next automation journey.